Gamers, it's CloverPit. We're not going to be washed today. Are we going to get true ending? Probably not, because I don't know how to do that. But we're not going to be as washed today, okay? We're not going to be as washed today. We already chose the normie card. I mean, you gotta take an early skull. It's just science, man. But well, you know what? Pardon me. You don't need to go early skull. No. You can go late skull. You just have to go skull. I'm thinking you go to the triple spindler. And here's my thinking, okay? Step 1 is get cat treats. That was good. that was really strong. Step 1 is you get cat treats. Okay, so now even our worst spin will still be like 5 spins. I actually think you might be freaking sweet as well early on. So give me 5 spins. We do want to see multiple patterns activate now. There's no doubt about that. Or well, I guess we don't need to yet, but we do need to make a little bit of money. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. See, that would have been nice with the mushrooms, but as is, I can't really complain. That was like 4 of 5 spins we're winning. We got 20. We're at 58. Is that correct? 56. At 56, we need another 19, which means we need another 16. That should. We really don't need much, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to get there. Oh, you need to activate 3 patterns to trigger the mushrooms. So the mushrooms might be like a early to mid-game play, instead of what I thought they were, which would be like immediately we would be stoked to have them. It triggering, like right now, it triggering a single time would be so good for us. That might have just done it for itself, but then doubling the value of all symbols early is still pretty meaningful. And then we got pretty good stuff out of that. There was a little luck involved, don't get me wrong, but like that could have gone a lot worse. It was looking like it was gonna go a lot worse, to be honest with you. Okay, so we make it. Admittedly, none tickets. But if we could now get like that would be good. Let me see what you got here. Double clovers and bells, florid trade on something. I do feel like clovers and bells, they're easy enough to get that will possibly help us. I didn't make them more likely. I doubled their value, which is worth 3. I might be stupid. Sorry if you're just realizing this for the first time, but I was so excited that was going to... Oh my god, and then I've deposited too much. I was so excited thinking that was going to win us the game, when what it did was add 3 to the value of clovers and bells, which is not bad, but given the other options that were available, I think we probably could have done better. But you know what? Let's just lock in. We might have made a mistake, but locking in is undefeated. It's that simple. And look at that. The mushrooms are scaling us. It would be nice to get something that makes them scale a little bit faster, i.e. more likely to get multiple patterns on a single spin, but that's pretty good, man. Like, just the amount that it's doing for us already is pretty good. Stay here. I think we got something here. Obviously, we're going to need 666s at some point for the corpse parts as well. Obviously, we need something to generate tickets, because we're not generating a whole heck of a lot of tickets. Obviously, we need everything, okay? It's that simple. What we'd love to see for now is just the coin triggering. Because the coin triggering, especially on an earlier spin, will probably make the mushrooms get a result that allows them to scale a little bit. Guys, I have 13 coins plus interest. And we need about, well, we got 22. We need 67 coins, and we have 14 in our pocket and a little bit of interest. That's very nice. I basically couldn't have asked for much better than that on a spin that was basically just naked, you know? We don't have anything fixing our luck chances. Now we're talking because the coin activated, which makes the mushroom scale even faster. And now our symbols are worth a ton, and if the coin were to activate again, who knows? The world's our oyster, because it also gives us a free spin, bro. Wait, I understand gambling now. Even just getting 36 out of the bells is not so bad. I know the coin's only supposed to activate 10% of the time, but the fact that it's actually only activating 10% of the time is really ticking me off, to be honest with you. Okay, so we made it easily, and all we have to do is replicate that in every subsequent round, basically by just getting very lucky. This is like necessary if we're going to be running this coin build. Kind of a pseudo interest build going on as well. Double your coins, set tickets to 0. I think we gotta have, do we have to? I don't really think we have to have the chance of these just to raise Clovers and Bells. Clovers and Bells are not that good, bro. Here's what I'm thinking. We don't take anything yet. I have a game plan, okay? We don't take anything yet. Forget it. Jake, it's Chinatown. We spin, and if we get 666, we'd be thrilled to have a corpse piece early. We spin. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to make a bunch of money on this. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to, I don't know, win the lottery. A thing that makes me different from a lot of lottery players, by the way. If I win once, I know I'm playing the hits from the Twitch stream, but people seem to like this one. If I win once, I'm out. That's the only way you can win in something like the lottery. You don't want to go in there and be like, oh, I just won. I'll keep playing until I lose. No, no, no. If I win one jackpot in the lottery, like one mega jackpot, I'm done. They're not getting another dime out of me. No matter how good my strat has become. So I forgot what I was talking about. But either way, we're going to take Horseshoe, and then we're going to double our money. Even though our money is not that much at all. Not even close to a lot, if we're being honest. And then we're kind of backsliding into a luck build again, but it's only bad if it doesn't work. If it works, it's genius. So 1 in 5, that's huge, because that starts to trigger the mushrooms. This could be our money-making spin, and then maybe we could farm tickets on the next one. Because the coin triggers 1 every 5 spins. I was really hoping to get another payout there, but I guess the luck bonus from the coin is like secondary to the fact that you get 1 extra spin when the coin activates. But either way, okay, coin me, and then give me lots of awesome patterns. Give me no patterns, actually. 75 and 1 spin with a mushroom activated. I can't be too upset. Even though it was only 12 points for lemons, I can't be too upset. So I think we're about 100 away. It's not great. We don't really have an interest build cooking here. I think you just gotta kind of let it fly. I'll be honest with you, it seems pessimistic so far. We have very limited means of generating score. We have very limited means of generating tickets. We have no means of generating corpses. So that's a whole boatload of basically absolutely nothing. Say it again. On the other hand, I wouldn't worry about it too much because it appears that we may simply pass away. We may simply die right here. In which case, that's good because we get to restart and maybe don't make the same mistakes that we made last time. Okay, I know what to do! The trick to CloverPit also, if you're winning, it's skill. And if you're losing, the game is literally all RNG. So why am I gonna get bent out of shape over RNG, man? I'm not gonna get bent out of shape over RNG. Guys, this is all the corpse pieces immediately, including the skull. The only thing is, I think you don't need to take the skull last. It's just, I think we'd rather, we're gonna have so much score that we need to get to. I think we'd rather farm these first. So this at least, after the next spin, you gain an extra spin with luck +7.
Let's go gambling.
I'm just thinking, we want to spin 6 times, then press the button. 2, 3. Well, maybe it doesn't matter when we press the button. We want to press it on the, because I thought we would get luck on the same spin that we re-trigger patterns, but I think it's on the next spin we get the luck. But please re-trigger the patterns, guys. I don't think I know what I'm doing. We got re-trigger patterns, but it was on one where we didn't have any patterns at all. Okay, so it just fizzles. That's a funny joke, I guess. That's a funny joke that I guess it just ruins your life if you can't be used. I still think we're gonna make it though. Now it says it needs 6 spins. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm not keeping track of that the whole time, so you can just... I'm just gonna press the button as often as I can, which is once per round, and I think we'll be pleased with that. I think we'll be pleased with that. I will say the skull with all the corpse pieces, actually, as much as it's annoying that you need a little bit extra... Huge, 2 extra points. As much as it sucks that you need extra money to get to the debt, it's awesome because we're also about to get 4 free trinkets spat out in our drawers, and I use the phrasing deliberately. If I deposit 20, I think I don't think there's any reason I would sit here and farm. Let's get as many tickets as... I didn't buy the skull. Go, I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't want to talk to you right now. It'll be back. It'll be back. We'll just need rerolls to make it happen. Lemons appear more often. Earn 1 for every 3 you own. The end of every deadline. I mean, it's not a bad thing to hold, but I think I'd rather have like a lemon picture and lemons manifest more often permanently and then try to become like a lemon boy. It seems to make more sense to me. Should be able to deposit 4. Buy the lemons. 7 spins. Press the button. I think the play now, and it's sad that I did this to myself, but I think the play now is it would be amazing to just get a lot of money on this round so we could re-roll the shop a bunch. Re-trigger patterns. Jackpot would have gone crazy there. Okay, so our plan is not really working out so far. So we went from 14 gold to 18 gold in 7 spins. Not ideal. I don't feel like any of these really matter to me. Let's press the button early, and there's some prayer involved. But we got a lucky spin. This is our lucky spin right here. Please, please. If we could accidentally get it to line up so our lucky spin and our pattern spin happen at the same time, that actually might be the play for us moving forward now that I think about it. We could try to get them to be concurrent on the next round. Just to allow us to kind of sneak out of this one, because I'm basically, you're not watching a roguelike anymore, you're just watching a man pull on a slot machine. There's a different website for that, I think, and they advertise in F1. These are not good, so I'm gonna look for something better. I think golden clovers would be beautiful. Obviously, we're getting more lemons. I also think we would love to see 666s. No, we wouldn't, because we don't need corpse pieces, bro. Get out of here. I'm throwing! I'm throwing! What do? You give a free restock? I actually would take that, but I don't necessarily think it's likely to work, but we could pivot to a Clover build. We have some form of, like, Clover scaling, at least. I've lost all confidence in myself. Wait, I gotta look at something. How many do you have left? 2 spins. So not this one. I think it would be... Oh, maybe I should have pushed the button on that one. Because we're getting the record. The record needs to be on the lucky spin. So that was 2 points, guys. It would have been better to have it on this one. Not by... like, proportionally by a lot. In terms of its... actual value, not by a lot. Guys, it looks like we're going down again. I'm just gonna level with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it $1.50. I'm gonna keep it about 350. Keep it about copacetic with you. This was not a good run on my part. There's a lot of misplays in there. Hate to see that at the start of the NHL season, okay? I'm stoked that I was able to get... We have a chance. We're 15 minutes in here. which is embarrassing enough. And we really should have been off to the races with the skull there, but now we got a shot. Okay, 2 for 4. That's a bargain and a half. And then honestly, a chili pepper and a golden 7 seem like a beautiful start. And if I may say so myself, and it's hard for a grown man who's taking care of like another human being and rearing them into the world, modeling what a life well lived can look for them. I might be better off with this run because I'm kind of stupid. And this one doesn't require any intelligence. It just requires pulling on the knob, and then 1 in 10 times the chili pepper will go off, and I get to go, pork, chili pepper, chili pepper. What do you got for me? Previous 2 had no reward, get extra luck. Yeah, I can work with that, man. I can work with that for now. And I think I'm content to just stay there. So now if we get garbage spins, like that one, we should get a train. And if the chili pepper triggered at the same time, that would be huge. Now what we really want to see is 7s, but without any way to force 7s to come into existence here, we really should just thank our lucky stars if it happens. But right now we got a pretty good farming build early, man. I'm thrilled to see that had no rewards, because that means our next spin is guaranteed to have extra luck, and the luck keeps going up, bro. I think. It costs 4 for the reroll. I feel comfortable spending on that. Clovers could have the token modifiers. 3+ patterns raises all fruit by their base value. All could have the token modifier. Now we're talking. That seems a lot better. We need 17, which means we actually need like 5. We need, and this is a guaranteed lucky spin. If it had a chili as well, imagine though, imagine if it had a chili. 1 pattern on the payout. No spin, no pattern, no pattern, no pattern. Oh, 1 lemon. We could have had a chili pepper train spin, bro. No pattern, no pattern. Train pattern. 2 patterns, bro. Okay, so we made it. They're trolling, but we made it. Just, oh no, my God. Did we lose by 1? No. No. By 1? Guys, I'm starting to wonder if I'm the type of fella that can make it through this. Like this is proving to be quite the gauntlet for me. I know you're gonna say use some memory cards, but the memory cards to me feel like I want those are like challenge runs, man. I thought I'd mastered CloverPit, but I'm on like a 10 loss streak or something. I do love the idea of raising clovers and bells by their base value for every 3 tickets you spend. The thing is, we're gonna need to buy it. We're gonna need to buy some other stuff fast, and we're gonna need a little bit of luck to make it happen. This could easily be a throw, although that's a crazy spin. I know I only got 9 points. 9 points right now is really good. So we buy this, and then we probably want to buy that next time. So just to have something that gives us a guaranteed payout that also allows us to spend 3 to double the value of clovers and bells early. It really feels like that, like a doubling is a huge increase in score. That's why I put so much stock in it. Every subsequent one is worth a little bit less. Now on this one I definitely think we should spin 7 times. That was really good. What is it? Every 2 spins you get without a reward? If the last spin, oh my God, so this guarantees that at a minimum, every other spin will have a reward. It being bells is also a dream come true. So we're guaranteed again to get something, man. It being 7s is nice. If only it was the last run, it'd be even nicer. But it has the vibe of an item that could screw us up bigly later. But right now, I really appreciate it. We've even got 31 gold, man. Cherries appear more often. Skull is like non-negotiable. Pentacle is nice just for the symbols multiplier. Sevens, diamonds, or a reroll. I think it's a reroll, man. Although, in what? Because we want clovers and bells. Yeah, it's a reroll, I think. Double the value of clovers and bells, and we don't take it. We don't take it yet. Am I flying too close to the sun? Or am I just working on my tan? By the way, I did it wrong. I was supposed to spend... I was supposed to do 3 spins and then get 2 tickets. But we can just do... We'll do 7 this time, 3 next time. This is a guaranteed payout. That's alright. Guaranteed payout. Slightly better. And nothing. No, if you're not going to give me a jackpot, give me nothing. So we got 47. 47 is pretty good, man. You're going to deposit, because the interest is actually, sadly, very important. Most important thing here is getting to 3 tickets. Stop getting bad patterns. Start getting no patterns so we can get 1 good pattern. So next spin is going to have an awesome pattern. Okay, so I know what I want to do. Grab this. Buy the symbols multiplier, which raises the value of these by another 3. Then double their value. Then we're going to spin 7 times. The first spin, clovers and bells, man. And then buy the skull. Clovers! Clovers! Clovers. I mean, it's not the greatest doubling of all time, but it's also only the 2nd level of debt, man. It's only the 2nd level of debt. So I think this is as close to a dream come true as you could get. And then we're guaranteed good spin. I'm thrilled to see bells. 108 points on a bell spin is outrageous. We've set a good floor. Buy the skull. So you're not gonna forget about the skull. That's gonna give us a bunch of free trinkets, which is gonna give us tickets maybe that we can then use to buy to scale these a little bit more. It's that base level scaling is gonna start to fall off pretty soon, but for now we're chilling. What do you got for me? Halves the chance for clovers and bells. You're trolling. Random trade to all in the store. Double your tickets. Set your coins to 0. You're trolling. You're trolling. Equip this for now. Equip it for now. For every 3 spins where you score diamonds, not gonna happen. For every 15 you own, not gonna happen. You don't even give me anything. I shredded you for no reason. Cherries can have tokens. I love this when 3+ patterns trigger, increase the luck bonus. Lots of jackpots could come in as a result of that. I think it might be time to actually get rid of you. Crazy as it sounds. Go with you instead. I got Twinkle Twinkle Little Star stuck in my head now. But you know what? It's worth it because we're off to the races. We're popping. I don't know. I think we might want to reroll it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, okay? So now what are we looking for? I don't even know, man. Just press the button. I actually feel like I probably got rid of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star a little earlier than I'd like, but this is my lucky spin. Clovers and bells, my lord. Chili peppers, my lord. Clovers and bells and chili peppers. Cockles and mussels, ali-o. What do you do again? You don't re-trigger patterns. You give it luck on the spin. Luck +3 for current spin. Okay. Tried to hit me with a Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. 90 coins. It's not looking horrible. Probably not what you want to hear, but you'd rather hear like, yeah, it's looking really good. I think the play is a 3-spin Andy. We're gonna get a little close to the sun on this one, I think. Because obviously the more spins you have, the more chances you have to get lots of points. But like, I don't. There's competing impetuses at play here. Let's put it that. That's huge, man. That's huge. Now it could be huger, but that, like, look at, all it takes is 1 good spin, and now we got a symbols multiplier increase as well. So now we're freaking in there. And with God as my witness, I don't think we need to... Well, we would like... Give me a second. I'll be right back. I think we want to donate as much as we can. We don't want to donate enough to win. We have enough interest to get us over the line. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It's going to sound crazy. We're going to double our tickets, set our coins to 0. That gives us extra coins. Then we're going to buy Cloverfield. And we're going to buy one more cheap thing. It's going to be you. So that we can sell something here and get more tickets back next time. And then we're going to get one spin with the button pressed. But the reason we're doing this is not really because we think we're going to get an awesome reward. The reason we're doing this, we did actually do okay. But the reason we're doing this is because we know we're going to get the interest that gets us over the line. So we did it all for the extra tickets, basically. Which, it's not even the tickets, it's the scaling. And then let me see, what are you? You cost 7, which is madness. Restore all charges on charms with the button. They're trolling. You're no good. And you are not that good. You're very good. You're doing something. You're doing something. We got space for 2. We got 5 tickets. And we got all these. Fruits get triggered again. That's gone. When you see a 666, diamonds and treasures are worth more. You're gone. You're also gone. Patterns trigger one more time for this spin. You've earned a shot. You've earned a shot to be here. Now let's also get +2 spins per round with the pattern multiplier. And then what do you got for me? Honestly, I think your stuff here is trash. I'm gonna triple the value of the 7 just because it's a high number, to be honest with you. And then we're going back to pressing the buttons here. So I think we have a chance to get out on this one. It does seem like a slow scaling run, don't get me wrong. Like, we'd much rather at this point have golden clovers, golden bells. Obviously a greater chance for clovers and bells to show up in the future would also hit the spot, but like right now, and we don't need a 666, we don't need that. We don't need that. There's no benefit to that for us. There's no utility to that. How is it possible you can have increased luck and get 0 patterns? It seems like it's something, there's a criminal act that's taking place here today. That's all right, because that's the calculator retriggering is causing the chili pepper to scale. You wouldn't do that to me. That does at a 1.5%. That's mathematically not impossible. It's impossible that would come to pass. Really don't think we want that. Well, now all of a sudden we're in a tizzy again, man. I don't know what to tell you. I thought we were in a good spot. We need the chili pepper. It's luck +6. If we could get that up to like luck +15, so we could guarantee ourselves some retrigger jackpot, retrigger diamond jackpot. Okay, now don't 666 or I'm gonna cry. It's that simple. I'm gonna cry. And it's a double jackpot. That's what Casey Affleck was eating in Good Will Hunting, bro. And it scales the pentacle. That gives us enough by itself. I'm appreciating all this extra luck. I'm appreciating it more than you could ever know. You went off, which caused you to scale yourself. You're now a self-scaling chili pepper. Outrageous. They're kind of trolling with the results here, but that's okay. Oh my gosh! So cherries are worth like nothing, but the old pepper is really, it's pulling his weight, let's put it that way. Now, to be honest with you, I think as much as it seems like we would be stupid not to deposit all the money, I think we would be stupider. Let me just take a peek at what we got here before I say something. The most probable symbol manifests more often. In case of a tie, affects all symbols in a tie. This could do something for us, man. It's not good right now because it's going to give us mostly cherries and lemons, but if we could just raise your chance. If we could just raise your chance a little bit. I gotta try. I gotta try. Ah, crap. Am I willing to dump something? I'm willing to dump you, to be honest. I don't think you're gonna keep scaling that much. Each one is only giving us like 10% now. So I do appreciate what you've done for me, but also you gotta go. So that's gonna make cherries and lemons show up a lot. And I recognize immediately not good. Oh. And right after immediately looking even worse. But here's the thing. For now, we're gonna keep rolling, and I'll tell you why we're gonna keep rolling. I think this is our greatest opportunity to scale the pentacle, because the luck that we have on our chili pepper is crazy talk right now. So the chili pepper going off is like a guaranteed jackpot. The guaranteed jackpot is a scale on pentacle. 5 patterns in general is a scale on pentacle. So like we don't need too much, especially if we get a calculator trigger. Like this should be a pentacle scale, which is worth... it's hard to keep it in mind, but going from 6 to 7 on a symbols multiplier is worth more than adding a base value to clovers and bells. Because a base value to clovers and... oh, but it's per clover and per bell. Whatever, we get a jackpot. There's sense to be made here. And the dream would be either to make lemons and cherries worth a lot now, or to make clovers and bells more frequent, so that they supersede the bonus from these. Which I don't even know if that can happen now, because the bonus is already applied to one, but for now, we're chilling. That's the important part. We're chilling. Repetition modifier is very good. What do you got? Bells manifest more often permanently. It makes sense. They got it, man! The bells! Now, I wish I'd bought the golden bells. I wish I'd purchased the golden bells now. What do you got for me? Golden diamonds? Wrong. Fruit patterns trigger again. Wrong. You ruin my run. You're gone. You are the weakest link. You're the same guy as far as I'm concerned. Bells manifest more often. We'd really prefer to keep the conversation to ramparts. I think I want... tickets are good. Let's start there. But then also, like, how much do you sell for? You sell... oh, but you buff us so nicely. I think we want to get to that. How much do we need? A lot. A lot. I think we want to do 7 spins because our tickets may come from the guy who looks like the penguin from the Adam West Batman TV show. Like, that's our fella now. And re-triggers scales the luck. I would like it to scale the pentacle as well if possible. They've opted not to do that. They've opted to screw me over instead. But you can see the bells are doing work, bro. Perhaps not as much as I'd like them to do, but that's what Kim Kardashian said. No symbols want to work these days, right? Not even bells, not even clovers. You wouldn't. They wouldn't do that to me. Okay, so we get 6,000 off of that, which is nice. We still got a long way to go. Not really, actually. I think we earned a ticket off of that. To me, that means we might as well spin, because spinning gives us tickets plus money. And as rounds go on, the chili pepper just gets better. It's every deadline it resets, but as rounds go on, it just gets better. So as long as we can score 1 ticket, although if I'm being honest with you, I would love to score 2 tickets. Then I'm not talking about to Paradise, because I don't want to pay Eddie Money 50 grand, okay? That doesn't even bother me. It bothers me 0. The money's not relevant. What's relevant is the tickets. And if the tickets are going to be relevant, there we go. We already got 2 tickets out of that. Suck it, Eddie Money. Now if we could just get a chili pepper proc, we're gonna make so much money your head's gonna explode, especially if a calculator was associated with it. The chili pepper is so ready to pop, bro. And now that we're on 5, We can get the repetition modifier, which is going to make it even easier for everything to go off. I think we've hit pay dirt. You're trolling. With the 1.5% chance you're trolling if you think I believe anything about. I don't care about stats 101. It's a jackpot, bro. It's a jackpot. It's a Clover jackpot with the re-triggers and tickets. Are you seeing this? And you said they were all gonna laugh at me. Who's laughing now? Who's well? They might be laughing. If I get another 666, they might be laughing. But that's big because all we need is another chili pepper. I really thought it could happen. I really thought we could get another chili pepper on that one. Chili pepper. They're trolling. That's a jackpot. Anytime you see that, you know it's a jackpot. God, but I wouldn't have given for just a ticket to be in here. But either way, the symbol, can you see it? Can you see it under my head? The symbol's multiplier is popping off, and they all laughed at me. They all laughed at me, and now we're gonna be in the millions. We're gonna be, or perhaps the trillion. And look at the tickets. The tickets are popping. The more Lucky Charms that I buy, I can sell the old ones that are trash that I don't even want anymore. They're gonna sell for more because of the Cloverfield. And then they're going to give us a better chance for more tickets in the future with the repetition modifier associated with them. Yeah, we're scaling. We're scaling. That's a given. Okay, so you're done. Do we want any of these? No, you're done. You're trash. You're gone. Don't talk to me. Don't try to sell me a memory card. I do not want one. On the other hand, let me think about it for a second. What do we like? Yeah, halves the chance for diamonds, treasures, and sevens. Now we're up to 35% on bells. Now, what's gonna go? You're doing okay. You can't go. You are basically doubling our score. It's hard to get rid of you. You're important. You're very important. Cloverfield is the first one to go. And then I think you want to just see what we got here. Chain modifier on stuff we can't use. Bells can be golden. You might make it on the field. Increase all patterns if the previous 3 spins had no reward. That's not going to happen, I think. I don't even read you anymore. And then the telephone? No, not that. Sorry, they're... Okay, hang up then. Hang up then, bro. I think we want to buy... Where is it? What did I just buy? Am I freaking out? Oh, it's the one that gives you the free restocks. That's why. Okay. We're gonna buy and sell, and the reason we're gonna buy and sell, if it costs under 2 at least, that's what I'm gonna use as a heuristic, whether valid or not. The reason we're gonna do that is because it scales. This guy, Raging Capitalist, which makes it, oh, that one cost 4, just to be clear. Makes him much more likely to have ticket modifiers attached, and it maxes at 25. 25 is a long way away. Let's get basically a free restock. These all cost 1, which is like a dream come true. I mean, a 1 ticket spend for a 1% permanent increased chance of every symbol having a ticket. That's a pretty solid trade, I would say. Now, we should also be reading them to make sure we actually resell of this is double the normal amount. So that works with Cloverfield, which we got rid of. But either way, we're loving life, man. We're loving life right now. Now, we spent all of our tickets, but I think we like tripled the incidence rate of tickets spawning in the future. So I think we can't help but see it as a positive. Clovers and bells can have battery? I mean, we don't have anything to charge right now. We might in the future. But the future is like, that might be a different fella. I do think I want a horseshoe, though. Ambitious horseshoe seems like a dream come true. So here's my thinking. I'm going to ignore your deal. The reason I'm going to ignore your deal is I really want that, which means I need tickets. But I also think I'm going to just spin 7 times, because I think we're going to get enough tickets this way, because our odds of getting a ticket on each... I mean, we already got it. And we triggered these, which makes the pentacle increase, but mostly it makes the chili pepper increase to get us guaranteed jackpots. Oh my god, it's happening. Okay. We have unlimited tickets, essentially. Not infinite. We hit unlimited earlier as a heuristic based on the limited length of the human lifespan. Infinite, that's dealing with the cosmic. It's hard to fathom, to be honest with you. That's pretty good. As of right now, I have no doubt that we're gonna make it through a few extra levels of the debt threshold. I don't think we have a reliable way to score yet. To increase our score, I should say. I mean, we can increase our symbols multiplier very easily, but again, much like doubling, or not doubling, but adding the base value of symbols to your symbols, like at some point when you're going for billions, that's like diminishing returns to make something that's worth 200 worth 202. Now, we could sit here and spin and farm up tickets. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy that. We got a golden horseshoe. That seems good. And what are you at for percent? 19? I could live with 19%. Do we care for golden bells? Yes, we do. Am I stupid? Why don't I have this out here already, man? And you... Symbols multiplier type. You're gonna last a lot longer, but I need the space, to be honest. You should be equipped. So there's some linear scaling for us. I'm gonna skip a deadline. Actually, you know what? I bet if I play my cards right, let's be smart about this. Guy who's done some incredibly stupid things in CloverPit so far. Let's do a smart thing now. The smart thing now is let's do one more spinning, because that one more round of spinning, which is what we're doing right now, to get enough money so that we can guaranteed skip an ante. Now, why would we want to skip an ante? With linear scaling like this? It's a good point. I mean, to get a memory pack, and also to maybe see what the goal is going to be for opening this box, man, because we got all the corpse pieces. This is exactly the type of beast we want to see, and it's exactly the type of beast we want to be. So we're scaling bells insanely now. What are bells at? They used to be flush with clovers. Oh my god, we've like tripled their value in one series of spins. I should have had the golden bells out there early. For some reason, I was like, clovers are the play. Clovers are not the play, bro. Bells are the play. Come on now. You take your sweet time. Like, this is somehow more patterns than a jackpot, man. How are we still unlocking new things? I kind of can't believe it. Well, this worked. We needed like 40,000 to get to the debt threshold, and we're gonna have like 550,000 or something. A little off on that one, but that's okay. So we will easily be able to skip one or two. Now we could even do one more round, but like, I don't think there's that much reason for it, man. So obviously we're making it through that one. Let me see what we got here. You're useless, no disrespect. Lemons, useless. Interest cat could be useful, but you're useless. 15 plus patterns doubles the value of all symbols until the end of the deadline. It does seem like this would work well, man. Am I crazy to think we'd actually be fine getting... Oh, but wait, do we have any other... We do have one other patterns multiplier. But just to double the value of symbols, would we give up a third of... Like, double the value of symbols sometimes to take off a third of the value of patterns? I don't know. I find that hard to stomach, man. I find that hard to stomach, if I'm being honest with you. Ergo, goodbye. I think you guys are gone. I mean, Clovers with tickets, sure, there's something to that, don't get me wrong. What do you got for me? 2 lucky charms free. Double your coins, set your tickets to 0. This is crazy, but I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna double my coins and set my tickets to 0. I love our charms. This is a decent amount of money for where we're at. Obviously, I'll skip the first one here. Open the memory pack. I'm not reading them. We will at some point do memory card runs, I promise. Oh my god, we won! We won easily, man. Yeah, I'll skip. What if we were able to skip like 3 in a row and that was how you got out? What if that was the secret true ending, bro? Golden knob chance? No golden knob chance. Golden knob chance. They've done it. They freed me. Bells manifest more often permanently. Crazy. You're done. Now, I mean, I do feel like, in a way, like we should just leave. I was checking the timer, but I'm like... like, I feel like I could extend the run, for sure. But I also feel like... we've been through a lot on today's run. I'm out of here. Maybe we copped out a little early, and for that I apologize. But I think that this was a good decision. And I'm happy to have gotten a little confidence back, and we can come back to Cloverfield, which I've probably called Cloverfield 20 times, but I know it's called CloverPit. There's the CloverPit, the Clover Pot, the Cloverfield, the Clover Friends. I might have made that last one up. I don't know, it might be a character in Undertale for all I know.
Let's go gambling.
It's easy to get confused. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Later!